Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. We got a new review, and this is Spider-Gwen, The Life of Gwen Stacy. It collects issues 30 through 34 of the popular series by Jason Latour, Robbi Rodriguez, Chris Visions, Rico Renzi, and Lauren Affe. Maybe it's Affe. Affe. Sorry. This is an interesting series. So I like the concept of Spider-Gwen. So for those that don't know, this is Gwen Stacy on a different Earth. It's Earth GS is how they're dubbed it. And she herself winds up having the Spider-Man type abilities. She's very different than the Gwen Stacy from the 6016 universe. She's in a rock band. It's kind of like little bit of like Archie music type, pop stuff, and then Spider-Man. And it's cool. It's an entertaining series. I've enjoyed it here and there. It's not one that I really got into a lot. So, read issues every so often. I'd read a couple of trades that they would send. This isn't really a series that I kept up with. Now, where I do read Gwen Stacy is when she crosses over. So when she crossed over with Miles Morales, check that out. Obviously, with the Spider-Verse stuff, definitely watch that. And I can't wait for her to watch her in the movie theater this December with Into the Spider-Verse. So this storyline, basically the story is this version of Venom. She winds up getting the kind of Venom suit and has to deal with that. There's an interesting thing where she gets shunted off to a different reality. There are Watchers kind of figuring out that the universe isn't quite working the way it's supposed to. There's just a future version of her and kids, and it's weird stuff that I didn't really necessarily enjoy a whole lot. It really kind of feels like you probably need to have read up to this point to kind of enjoy that. So that part I didn't like a lot. It was entertaining, and once kind of things clicked on some things here and there, it was good, and there was definitely things that were enjoyable, but for the most part, didn't really care for that. Especially since it doesn't feel like it really goes anywhere. Now, the thing I really did enjoy is she goes back to her world and she has to face the consequences and winds up going on trial and being found guilty and going to jail. Lots of spoilers, don't really care. The series has been out for quite a while, the trades have been out for a while. Now, here's the thing I really enjoyed about that. The thing that I like is that it has her in jail. It has her dealing with life in jail, dealing with being in general population and all that, and basically she gets opportunities to be released and she doesn't take it. That I think is really cool, and that to me reading it that would be a series I would read just by itself for quite a while. That would be a really, really cool series to read of a superhero arrested, life in jail, opportunities to get out, doesn't want to get released, and go from there. I know various storylines have done that sort of thing, but an entire series revolving around that I think would be really, really cool. And to me, this has some interesting stuff in it that I thought was good. Part of it is a lot of her kind of paying penance for things that she feels like she's done. All of it I thought was excellent. That part of it was really, really good and solid. So really enjoyable up to that, at that point on. The art's really good. So I dig Robbi Rodriguez's style. I've always kind of dug his style and the art that he does. Here he's got this cool mix of throwback with a different Earth's Gwen Stacy with the Spider-Gwen Stacy, which she herself is a different style to it. So, that I actually think is really, really cool. Then you get this Rico Renzi stuff later on I'm not quite as a fan of. It's not bad. It's just a very different style, I think. Alright, so Rico Renzi's is... I just want to make sure I get the right stuff right. So his is 34. Yeah, that's where I thought it was. So his style is similar in some ways, but there's a slight difference to it. And it's definitely noticeable in this trade. I think a lot of trades have issues when they kind of shift artists like that. So again, it's like it's not a bad style at all. It's just such a shift that kind of catches me off guard. As far as extras, there's really not much at all. There's some letters in the back, and then like one variant, and that's about it. This retails for $15.99. Like it's an interesting read. The time traveling, different world stuff, multiverse stuff could be interesting, probably in the bigger context if I knew what that was, but didn't. So I didn't enjoy it a whole lot. But the her going to jail part I think was solid. So it's kind of hard to review this and kind of get into that without spoiling stuff. So sorry about the spoilers. If you want to get this, it's in comic shops. It's in bookstores now. You can obviously go support your comic shop first and foremost. Always support your comic shop. They are the backbone of the industry. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. It'll tell you if a shop's near you. If there's no shop, no problem. We got some affiliate links. They are affiliate links, so you get a small percentage of that. By doing that, you help support our site, so thank you. Now, if you're into Marvel, if you are into Spider-Gwen, aka Ghost Spider now, Gwen Stacy, Spider-Man, comics in general, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Till next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.